So first question, contrary to popular apprehensions, state reorganization on linguistic lines did not hamper the federal structure and unity of nation. So do you agree? Comment. So contrary to popular apprehension, state reorganization on linguistic lines did not hamper the federal structure and unity of our nation. Do you agree? So our best answer, Jingle Singh. India is indestructible union of destructible states. It was in 1956 Andhra was first state to be formed along linguistic lines on recommendation of the Fazal Ali Commission. Committees previously constituted such as JVP Dhar strongly opposed linguistic division. As for them, smaller states would mean smaller minds and would destabilize federal rock bed. So India is indestructible union and destructible state. It was 1956. Andhra was the first state to be formed along in linguistic lines on recommendation of Fazal Ali Commission. Committees previously constructed, such as JVP Dhar, strongly opposed the linguistic division. For as for them, smaller states would mean smaller minds and would destabilize destabilized federal rock bed. Linguistic reorganization had cemented the federal structure in following ways. Linguistic reorganization had cemented the federal structure in following ways. It was preserved culture and tradition of erstwhile regional groups, regional languages such as Awadhi, Bridge, etc. found force. Give birth to regional parties like DMK, AIDMK, etc. to address the demand of minorities in the region. It has further aggravated tension too, and it led the domino effect with separate state demands of Bodos, Nagas, etc. centered around development. And reorganization is intrinsic which states adopting patriarchal minds, that is the cover water disputes, etc. And it is dynamic issue and with time it should be dealt with. Earlier language, now geography forms the basis of division due to the unmet development, and development should be nerve centers so that one size fits all approach is undying. So we can mention here a strong nation. India has evolved itself into a strong democratic federal states, has not been reduced to administrative agencies. Rise of national parties and ensuring the balance of the federalism. We have one of the most stable democratic system in the world. Regionalism has not evolved itself into a strong force defining the national politics. Political parties, national and regional political parties continue to do well throughout the country. Majority of the current ruling party BJP, it is sign that the regional language are not the big issue rather than economic growth. Okay, employment and the in the past Congress has done the same. Interstate migration, since the dependent interstate migration is increasing nationalism in the Indian nationalism, which is the most strong force in the country. There are instances of violence against migrants in states such as Maharashtra, Gujarat. Okay, and they cannot be said threat of our federal structure and unity of nation. There in law and order issue, okay, and originate mainly due to employment crisis. Thank you.